If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo, and you should get served right away.
So, I got a new job. They gave me the job, Andreja. I am now some sort of executive assistant. Where? And I'm tasked with getting a coffee. I'm not surprised. I am concerned that They just coughed on me. I find that incredibly rude. You were outside of her office.
As technicians, we handle prep and post-op work. Beginnings and ends, as it were.
So you were already an employee?
You're interrupting me. Is this time accounted for?
No, it doesn't matter. I don't care if it is or not. It's not my
I will
problem.
take that as a no. It's not accounted for. If time
Be
is
accurate.
money, then suffice to say Ms. Serrano would not be pleased with such a frivolous expenditure.
I've heard the name. Refresh my memory.
Ms. Yuko Serrano? Senior Operations Specialist at Ryujin Industries?
Uh-huh.
She's one of the heads of the department you're standing in.
Was she who I interviewed with? It might have been. You do realize that not everything needs to be, like, documented or accounted for, right? It's a bit obsessive.
You may have a point. And since you clearly have bandwidth to spare, maybe you can help me clean up a, minor indiscretion.
Possibly. It depends on what this minor indiscretion is.
Good. Let me give you some background. Recently, I've been assisting the impoverished in both Ebside and the underbelly. I pay for the occasional meal, clinic visit, or comfort. But I may have lost a slate in the process. I need you to locate and retrieve it for me.
Okay, that was definitely not what I was expecting. Why would you trust me? Out of curiosity. I've only just gotten here.
It's not a matter of trust, but one of time. I have little to spare. You do not.
Okay, that's
that research you needed done.
interesting.
Everything's right here.
But sure, I can locate that.
Then we have an agreement. Good. Go to the underbelly and talk to the panhandler, Huang.
Huang.
Discarded items are her specialty, so she may have come across the slate herself. If you can manage to find it, bring it back to me, and I will pay you for the time.
Lovely. No offense, but why do you spend your time volunteering? I definitely did not get that sort of, impression from this place. Helping the less fortunate.
Perhaps I can best explain with an analogy.
Oh,
There is
okay.
an aquatic species on Volai Epsilon, which, by cruel irony or test of metal, hatches on dry land. Only 1 in 10,000 make it to adulthood. Most are eaten, some simply die in the crawl to the ocean. Meanwhile, there is a similar species that is born in the water itself. They never make this journey and thus never know its hardship. Which begs the question, is that fair?
I mean, from a nature perspective, life tends to be quite brutal and unfair. And presumably, granted, I'm not like a scholar or anything, but like from my basic remembrance of my schooling, they would have evolved to do that for whatever reason. Right? Am I remembering this? It's been a while. But I guess when you apply that more directly to...
Your neurons seem to be buffering.
Rude. When you, I guess, apply that same idea to people, I suppose it's not necessarily fair. There should be more equitable distribution, I would say.
I agree, which is why I choose to help those born into poverty. I know what you're thinking, and I am not what you'd call a bleeding heart. Moreover, I
Okay.
find the underbelly filthy and unsanitary. But I also believe in equity. I am well aware that my life came with a head start.
Whatever you gotta tell
So
yourself,
I
buddy.
try my best to balance the equation and bring the hatchlings to the water.
Fair enough.
I don't wish to speak ill of them, of course. It's not their fault, just a fact. But as much as I dislike the underbelly, I will say this. It is a welcome change of pace. When you spend all day keeping secrets, a burden is placed on one's conscience. The time I spend volunteering sheds some of that weight.
That's good. Well, I will talk to you later, hopefully with a slate in hand.
As you were.
That was... Did you just sniffle? I'm going to assume not. Yeah, that was not what I was expecting from this. Someone who... I'm not a bleeding heart, but your actions kind of speak differently. Your actions would tend to indicate a certain degree of, bleeding heart. I don't know, it's kind of, derivative, I don't know, lazy.
Clover over at Kelcorp?
Yeah,
She's
I don't
too
know,
good for
that's,
Neon.
it's
Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind
Lazy.
of tuned her out.
what?
Bad news for the League of Independent Settlers, or LIST. A prospective colonist family useless.
I walk through this bloody place, and all of a sudden my watch is accosting me with, you should go talk to this person or this person. It's like, oh boy, I wish to get out of here soon.
Family used LIST resources to find a new home, a remote moon filled with light and ideal
Wow,
performance.
that's
The only problem is that moon does not exist.
it's a statement
Instead of
piece.
starting a new life,
Right. Underbelly for the slate, and
Why bother? If they want to tear themselves to shreds,
Stroud
let them.
Eklund for
All that stays out of the plaza, our job is
whatchamacallit. Astral. Okay, Stroud Eklund. It is here.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the settled systems.
Sure. That's an outdoor. Hello.
Hi there. Welcome to the trade tower.
Colony war. That way they can strike anywhere.
You could. It's the Astral Lounge. That's definitely not it. Is there? Is that a? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna. Is this?
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts everywhere. There were so many facilities abandoned after the Colony War, the pirates used them as forward operating bases, all over the settled systems.
Yeah, pretty spot on. Is this elevator private access or is this public access? I'm gonna go in it, and if I don't get in trouble, I'm gonna assume I'm fine. No? Okay. Choose floor. Oh, right here. Stroud Eklund Corporate HQ.
Walter is very proud of his business. And he should be. His ships are very high quality.
Hello!
Mr. Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Good day.
You know, Mr. Stroud, you are so lucky.
Yes, I do. By weird happenstance.
Issa.
Oh, hello.
So we continue from last time. The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. I'm so sorry. Here I am
I guess part of
arguing
this.
with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
Like, are you his wife?
Co-CEO, heir to the Eklund fortune, and somewhere down there I'm his wife, yes.
Oh.
Didn't know our marriage was such a low priority.
Oh, it jumps up the list at the right moments.
I like you. We happen to be here on Constellation business.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
Ooh.
There's no need to go into that.
I think there is.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
What's this about a speech, Walter?
Who was it again, Walter? The founder of Constellation?
Sebastian Banks. His final address before he disappeared.
Oh, okay. You were a fan?
I merely found a group of like-minded individuals. Just like all of us.
Mm-hmm.
I have not been part of Constellation as long as some, but from what I have seen, I would not call that an inaccurate description.
Can we move on?
Sure. We'll get to that one later, Walter. But yes, about Constellation's activities.
Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
Wait,
I never
what?
said that.
Did he mention that before?
Hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
I feel like I shouldn't be here. Let's redirect to this Astro... I don't think you mentioned, Walter, we're going to the Astro Lounge.
A remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astro Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
What? Oh. I got it. Investigate cellar, case the lounge, yada yada yada.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband.
Understandable.
We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
Well, that's great. How do I always get roped into this kind of stuff? You know, it just, I don't know, it just feels very unconstellation. Watch out for the door. Like, for real. Ugh. I'm already getting a headache from it, and I'm not even in the bloody club. Right. Maybe we can go do... Yes, let's do this. I'm actually... Maybe this will help uncover things. I don't know. But it may be sort of, hopefully.
Scram, I'm on duty.
I wasn't even talking to you, jerk. Gets us out of... Where am I going? The underbelly, if I recall correctly. Trade Authority.
Keep it moving.
What the heck is this? I don't know. It's got a massive robot. I'm staying away from that. I think we have to go through Ebside, though, to get to the underbelly. It's got an aroma. Hello. It's a mix of fish and salt water. I mean, that would be part of it. We're just right on.
Saved up enough? Getting a Deimos.
Cool. Please make room. Oh, good grief. No, that's... Right. Okay. I understand a little bit more.
Late for the meeting. What time is it?
I've got no idea.
I guess we're taking this elevator. And that, I would assume, is where the wonderful aroma of seafood comes from. What in the... Okay, do not pass this in. What in the world is that thing? Are we certain that that's edible? Generdine.
I would hope for the sake of these workers that after a while you get used to the smell.
Yes. As do I. I'm looking for a panhandler. You, no offense, you look kind of panhandler.
If you got any spare
Oh.
creds, I can always take them off your hands.
Hello.
Hey, Chief, you got any creds you can spare?
Sure.
Thank you kindly. You're a class bass, you know that? I'll do my best to someday pay you back. Street's honor.
This isn't a donation, it's an investment.
It doesn't really matter much to me. I'm here about a slate from a Ryujin technician.
Oh, I totally did. Found it in the dumpster right next to a half-eaten chunk.
Ooh,
And it was perfect
yum.
timing, really. You see, the other day, the wind got a nasty cough and blew away all of my business spreadsheets. That won't happen with this slate. It's like wind resistant.
True. Wait, what? Spreadsheets? What?
I do. I write them on napkins you get from the eateries, and I use sauce packets for ink. It's not a perfect system, but it's pretty damn close.
You could just use those credits I just gave you to go buy like a notebook and like a pen or something. What if I can find those old spreadsheets in exchange for that slate?
That would mean I don't have to start over. All right, deal. I lost them near the employee break area. Look for any papers near the ground, the tables, maybe even the roof. You find all 3 spreadsheets, and I'll give you the slate.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Are we... Is this... I don't think this area is restricted, so I think we're good. This does give off employee-style vibes. No? No? No, it's just... Farmers... What? Alright, whatever. Wait, no. I don't have to go in. Alright, Andreja. Eyes peeled for... spreadsheets. Oh! Found one. Earnings, 74. Expenses, 66. Surplus, 11. 19 credits left over. We have one! Ow. I don't know why they would be in a fridge. Oops, sorry. Please watch out. Oh, what? I'm glad I looked. 87, 78, 20. Your spreadsheet doesn't just blow into a fridge, let's be real. Ah, crap. Wait. Don't mind me. I'm, I found it. Yes. Oh my goodness. That was a lot easier than I was expecting. I was expecting like dozens of papers and most of them to have been blown far off into the ocean to be unrecoverable. We caught a break, Andreja. Hello.
Got any creds to spare?
I found your spreadsheets.
Wow, that's real class of you, Chief. A+ stuff. Now I can get my books sorted, executive style.
Lovely.
As promised, your slate. Tell your techie friend I didn't peek inside. And even if I did, I don't know what half of it says anyway.
I'll take your word for it. You seem to be smarter than you give yourself credit for. Pardon. Alright, Andreja. As much as I loved our little excursion down here, let's get upstairs. It's not them. Like, they all seem like really, really nice, chill people. I was just getting a bit of a headache from the...
Careful around here. Not everyone everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable.
Okay. Just getting a bit of a headache from the overwhelming, like, fish smell and the salt spray. This way. I had to get my bearings.
I'm not in the mood.
Cool. I wasn't trying to talk with you. Pardon. Security here is
Keep your nose clean.
annoying. They just like assume that I'm trying to get their attention. It's an interesting jacket. Good day. Don't mind me. I'm here on official business or something. I think we go up the elevator. All right. Oh, yep. Okay, whew. I was like, maybe. I mean, technically I'm an employee here now, so I can, I get a fair bit of leeway without probably getting shot. Where did that fine gentleman go? Rafik? Nope.
Imogen and Yuko run a tight ship around here.
Nope. Oh, wait, no.
Next assignment can't start soon
It was
enough.
Imogen that I... Right, Imogen? Oh, hello, Rafik.
Make it quick. How goes the slate search? Any complications?
No, it's actually pretty straightforward. Here it is.
Well done. It seems assigning you to this task was time well spent. And as I said when we met, time is money. Hopefully these credits will serve as adequate compensation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an operative to debrief.
Perfect. Dang! You just gave me 2,000 credits. That's... Thought you were pulling a gun. Back to the... grind? Right.
I better do this right.
See, that's the sort of job that I am well suited for. You know, explore, obtain, with discretion. I need to know more about this company first before I commit to anything. What I am not suited for, however, is executive administration. I abhor desk jobs like that. It is not for me. I get restless, irritable. I can't think of any other adjectives to adequately explain my extreme dislike for. If it's any indication of how much I dislike the potential possibilities that that job has to offer, I am actively going across the entire city to go to the Astral Lounge, a place that just being in the proximity of gives me a splitting headache to avoid having to do administrative paperwork. There was a reason I was a pardon me. There was a reason I was a smuggler, and then a miner, and now a ship captain? Explorer? I'll go with explorer, because ship captain gives off like a certain degree of you've got to do bookwork, inventory manifests, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's not me. That's what whoever I designate first mate of the frontier, that's their job. Speaking of, I haven't done that, so whoever I decide on is going to have a mountain of paperwork. Oops.